Hi Capricorn, welcome to Beauty Soul Tarot. Before I get started, I just wanted to say I am looking into getting a different computer, or not computer, a different camera, and a different phone. So I'm not sure how things are going to go moving forward, but I know it's hard to kind of hear. So this is going to be for the new year, for your sign. It could be any placement that you have in Capricorn. So you could have a Capricorn placement in the 8th house, and this would apply to that location. So for the sign of Capricorn, what is going on? We're going to do an overall energy. What is Capricorn? Okay, something flew out. The Ace of Cups flew out. So this is a very emotional experience. There's something very emotional about this experience, something very intuitive about this experience, something about what you might be drinking as well. Muse of Voices. Six of Emotions. Nine of Materials. Okay. This is a strange reading. I first of all feel like you're being very careless. Like, not careless, but you're being very carefree. You are tired of hearing something. You're jumping out of your seat. You are listening to music for some of you. You're by yourself and you're reminiscing on emotions. With the Nine of Materials, this is saying that, or what I'm feeling is that you are kind of just going out there on a whim. You're like, well, what's going to happen here, you know? Or there's something that you're eating or drinking that makes you feel like kind of low. Let's get another overall energy just to see what's coming out with the Ace of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, the Judgment. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn, what's coming out for Capricorn? Okay, there's several of them. So the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, Two of Pentacles, same thing. Okay. Same energy. So you're just doing something independently that's emotional, that could be with children. You might be alone with children. Ace of Inspiration in reverse. You feel like you're lacking something. With all of the colors that are coming up, it's something about music is important here. You feel like you're going nowhere quickly, or you feel like something is just going in a circle down. Like you feel like something is being circled down, but you're like, oh, that's how you feel. This is a lot like the last Capricorn reading when you were yelling something at someone and then you felt embarrassed because of yelling it or saying it. There's something about a place in your mind where you feel opened. Let's keep going. Something doesn't feel right. You just don't feel right about it. You feel like you're on your own about it. What else for Capricorn? Three of Voices. Something is making you sad. You feel hurt. You feel like you're just out there and you're hurt. The Queen of Voices. And then there's this clarity that comes in about your experience. Like, no question. So it's like this exhaustion about feeling alone when you're not losing. It's like you're going down in a downward spiral, so to speak. It's not necessarily, it's not as physical as it is an analogy. Someone's like, so that's it. You have something very strong here. You know that you're alone. You know that this is not something about what you're taking, like medication as well, or what you're drinking. It's about how you feel, like feeling a certain way, the music, the sound. All of those just turned over. Awakening. There's different points. You know about points. Points in a system, points in, it could be like pressure points. You know the points that take you a certain place. Awakening. Something's awakening you. You're jumping out. You're like, okay, we have the Ace of Materials. Your hair could be a mess. You're waking up abruptly. You don't feel that excited. You know where you're going and you're tired somehow. Muse of Inspiration is coming up sideways, and the Six of Inspiration. I feel like whatever this is a certain style of yours that's not quite settled, or it's not quite established. It feels still very chaotic, like you're going to know exactly what it is that you're aligned with. You already know that you have something. This feels very chaotic, though. Like, it feels like earth and fire. A lot of earth and fire, just very abrupt. Like, if you like it that way, then you like it that way. You are also doing something by yourself, or there's a female doing something by herself who's directing something. And it's awakening emotions from the past. We have the Six of Inspiration. So you're doing this seamlessly. It's like little things are coming out. And this is something that is seen. It's just very chaotic, to be honest with you. You might feel like you're going in circles around a person, and you feel like this has been this way for a long time, so you don't have as much inspiration because you're starting to understand that this is a circle of some kind. But whatever it is quite abundant. There are points that are obvious, if that makes sense. So there's something shining though, like with what you're listening to and with what you're doing. Something about your essence. You could be following the essence of someone. You're saying it's not that serious. It's not that serious. You are enjoying yourself as well. Let's see what else. What is this for Capricorn? It's not wanting to be very clear on what what this is. Awakening. There's something that you know. There's a woman that knows about something practical that is dark. The muse of emotions. Yeah, this has to do with what you're eating and drinking. There is something that you know about what's healthy for you and what is not healthy for you. And it's lighting up centers in this way. But it's very powerful. There's like two of each. Two of each. And then there's one that knows. This is like a relationship of some kind. Use of emotions. Yeah, this is something kind of funny. It seems funny. There's two different pairings. And you seem to be okay with being seen, or you seem to be okay as you are. But you are by yourself in this experience. Awakening. What is the outcome? You're awakening to something here. To something that you know isn't as inspiring, but that will work. The outcome is the Six of Swords in reverse. Being very careful. Very careful. I feel like there's someone who is telling you to be careful. And you are. So now it's like there's someone here who is very alert to your situation. And there's something precise. More about being careful though. But there is something precise about what is said in the past about your experience. It's hidden. So the outcome is being careful with what this is that you're doing. This has to do with either medicine, this has to do with a diet, possibly. Because I noticed the flower that's right at the center, and there's a lot of carefree energy. However, this situation is long standing, it's practical, and you know which side that you choose. And so, whatever side is chosen is something that is meant to be. Okay, Capricorn, thank you so much for stopping in. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you again hopefully soon. Okay.